So oxygen, if oxygen is available, then the pyruvate will enter the mitochondria. Okay, if it's not, then it'll just be used to make lactic acid or ethanol and carbon dioxide, like I said. As pyruvate enters, it's a 3-carbon thing, right? As it enters the mitochondrion, it loses a carbon as carbon dioxide. So this is the carbon dioxide that's produced during respiration, right? This is the carbon dioxide that you're exhaling is this carbon dioxide. There's more generated later on, but this is part of it. So carbon dioxide as produced as waste, basically, and it's produced because this 3-carbon pyruvate breaks down to produce a 2-carbon acetyl group. Now, bear in mind that there's 2 pyruvates because they came from 1 glucose molecule. So for every 1 glucose molecule, 2 pyruvates and then 2 acetyl groups are formed. Okay. In addition to the carbon dioxide being formed, these 2 electrons are picked up by, again, this NAD. Think of NAD as a taxi, an empty taxi, right? That's picking up 2 fares, 2 electrons on a busy Friday night, and it's bringing them off to, bringing them into town, which is the electron transport chain. That's where all the action is. So NADH is like a taxi with 2 passengers in it, and the 2 passengers are these electrons. Okay. So those electrons will be brought to the electron transport chain eventually, and the acetyl group combines then with this coenzyme called coenzyme A. Okay, to form this acetyl coenzyme A. Now, the point of that is that this coenzyme facilitates the entry of the acetyl group into this molecule, acetyl molecule, into the next stage, which is the Krebs cycle. Okay. So the Krebs cycle we'll see in a minute, but after this acetyl CoA enters the Krebs cycle, and we'll see it in a second, as it does, or once it does, the coenzyme A is then detaches and kind of is recycled and available again for more acetyl groups to combine with to enter the Krebs cycle. So it's like a facilitator molecule, right? It just helps the acetyl group enter the Krebs cycle